Okay, your options menu. You get to your options by going to View, Options. Now, in the General tab, that's where you set up all your general stuff. Now, you can either leave it set the way that he already has this set up, or you can change it. That's totally up to you. Most everything in here for me is the default, what it originally was. Startup, you can get your startup is updates. You can check for updates every day, and you've got and I've got it setting as yes, so that even if I'm not on my computer, it will update it. Use web browser to download updates, yes. Load last pattern on startup, you can if you want, if you're still working on it. But if you've already done with, if you are already done with your last pattern, why load it? And then show tips on startup. And then behavior for pictures is resize large pictures after loading. And what it'll do is it'll resize it to whatever size you have your board sitting at. And then it will lock the aspect ratio. And then the user interface, it'll show, you can show tooltips. You can automatically scroll when dragging, scroll wheel action. There's 3 different ones. There's no scroll action. You can use the scroll button to scroll with, or you can use the scroll button to zoom with. Restore last zoom level on startup, that's up to you. And keep dialog open after transferring a picture. That, if you leave it open, it's in your way. Now, under pattern, which is your second tab, you have behavior, which is measurement units, which is millimeter, centimeter, and inches. Release color dropper after picking a color. That means that if you pick up this color dropper and you stick it on one of your beads, then that's the color you want. So after you pick, so do not release it until you're sure you have the color you want picked. And then attempt to repair inaccurate pattern measurements. Under stitching, you can set your starting bead here. Upper right, upper left, lower right, lower left. You can set your thread size here, and your appearance, your bead width, your bead height. These can both be set here. Draw lighting effects, draw rounded edges, draw markers, draw center markers, mark columns every so often, or mark rows every so often. Now, the draw center marker and draw markers affect both of these. Draw reticle, I don't even know what that word means, so I don't even use it. Draw selection information. I have no idea what they mean by that, so I don't even touch it. And then grip height is the height of the little knob right here at the top of the dropper. Your palette, you can have your palette over here show all of these or not. Now, a lot of people don't like working with satin, so I'm undoing that one. And you can show these finishes. You've got AB, luster, matte, matte AB, matte metallic, metallic, metallic AB, dyed, galvanized, and other ones. And then you could also have it sort your palette by either unsorted, hue, type, finish, or number, which I've got mine set to, although it says unsorted, I've got it set in other parts to be sorted by number. And then show discontinued beads, and I've got no. Because why would I want to see a discontinued bead? I can't use it in the pattern. And then printing. This is your margins, the orientation, your the bead legend is label type, show bead label, show bead numbers, show color description, show bead count, and sort by. See, I have sort by number. So there's two different places where you can sort by. Bead graph is draw borders, draw border color, fill with color, and show labels. Under the word chart, use legend indexes, condense rows, show bead number prefixes, use starter strip for peyote stitches. Now, you can use the starter strip. I don't know how that works on the word chart. I've never used it, so I don't know. Strip blank beads and double space rows. And then under author, it's your name, your company, your website, and your email. Under colors, these are just the default colors for the program itself. Messages is warn me when my pattern contains empty cells before printing. The only way that one works is if you are actually printing from the file menu. It does not tell you after you've saved it as a PDF. Always ask to save changes to my pattern. Confirm before deleting an item from my library. Confirm before overwriting an item in my library. Always notify me when an upgrade is available. And always ask to choose a layout when printing. Mac only. Now, in the library, even though you've got enable library and add timestamp to each backup, the backup does not work the way that it should. I'll explain that in the next video. But when you're done setting up everything here, you save it, and then click your X and get out of there. And I'm on to the next video.